Welcome back to the Duo's Corner, where stories come alive, ideas ignite, and every opinion matter. Previously on the X-Links, we saw the mutant take their first step into history. But today we're switching it up, and we're going to step into a cave where a man's heart almost stops, but a legend was born. I am DJ here at the Duo's Corner, and my co-host, as always, is Ruby, the wonderful person working behind the scenes, helping with these scripts, creating these visuals, and trying to pump out the best content that we possibly can. So let's get to the story. In 1963, the Cold War was burning hot, hotter than Stark's Industries flamethrower. Enter Tony Stark, billionaire genius, weapons maker, a professional ego in a suit. But his genius stepped into a landmine, literally. Before he was Iron Man, Tony Stark was an arm dealer, showing off fancy gadgets to the U.S. military. One wrong step, he's injured, captured, and forced into facing the consequences from his own creations. After the explosion, Tony wakes up in a jungle prison run by a warlord, Wang Chu. Shrapnel is crawling towards his heart, and his only chance to survive is to build weapons for the bad guys. Ooh. But Tony's no fool. Instead of missiles, he's secretly building something to save his life. A magnetic chest plate that keeps the metal from killing him. And there was another scientist that was trapped with him, Professor Yingsang. I probably butchered that, so I'm pretty sure if I did, you guys will tell me. He starts designing something new, armor. Basically, Tony's dying, so he uses his brain instead of his brute force. He makes a micro-magnetic device to stop the shrapnel from reaching his heart, slows it, and he decides to turn into a full weaponized bodysuit to escape. Obviously, guards are going to get suspicious, a lot of clinking, a lot of banging, like all that type shit. Yinsen buys Tony time. Hero, just flexing. He runs out, sacrificing himself for the good of the mission, so Tony can fully charge up the suit. The screen glows, sparks fly, and for the first time, Iron Man opens his eyes. That moment is the soul of Iron Man. A man of science realizing that even genius needs compassion, and that freedom sometimes comes to a cost of even a friend. So Yinsen dies so Tony can live. The guilt becomes Tony's lifelong fuel. Every upgrade, every flight, every sarcastic comment is built on this single act of sacrifice. So Tony bursts through the cave, blazing, guns a-blazing, literally, with vengeance, anger. The Mark I suit, Mark I, think about how many suits came after that. The Mark I suit looks like basically a walking furnace. Clunky, terrifying, unstoppable. He destroys Wang Chu's camp and disappears into the jungle. He walks in as a prisoner, but he walks out as a symbol. A man literally powered by his heart, literally, and haunted by what he created. The ugly gray armor, the prototype for everything to come. The Iron Man we know today, he escaped, but his war within himself has just begun. This issue planted the seed for every moral question Tony ever faces. How much responsibility does the creator have for his creations? And how much therapy can you afford when your heart literally runs on guilt and batteries? He is the original walking metaphor, powered by the thing that almost killed him. So that was Tale of Suspense, issue 39. where Tony Stark became more than just a weapons dealer, he became a man with a purpose, forged in metal and with grit. Hit subscribe, charge that arc reactor button, and drop your thoughts in the comments. I love the Tales of Suspense series because a lot of the comic characters we see today got started back then, way back before they hit mainstream. Testing it out, seeing what works, then bringing them back reimagined. Some of these Tales of Suspense or the Amazing Fantasy comics, they'll try it then, maybe change the backstory when they re-bring it out. But it's just really cool to see the growth and the start of this. And where all this cinematic universe is now, it's always good to see where it began. So thanks for listening. Catch you in the next one. We out.